What is going on, world? Welcome back once again. My name is ZacNovak and this is ZacNovak Plays Games, or Bakes ZacNovak, or Late ZacNovak. I mean, honestly, this video was supposed to go up hours ago. I do apologize. I'm not saying I had to go back and actually re-record this video because of certain things, but we've got XURS, location, and inventories through all the intro. Let's get straight into the video, and I do hope you enjoy. Alrighty, so XURS is at the tower, the good old tentacled bastard chilling out behind dead orbit. Let us go see, has he got anything good this week? I actually haven't seen his inventory, so it's a surprise for me and for you. So yeah, actually, let's just say I'm doing this live, so yeah, look, click, click, wait, click, click, click. I'm doing this live, just so you guys know, and it's not because the actual video I did before ended up messing up and the audio was actually off, and yeah, that maybe was the reason, but anyway, XURS location and inventory, let's see, tentacled bastard. I didn't actually hear what he said, something about the 9. Yeah, so you guys won't actually hear what XURS said this week, but let us just say he said, I'm gonna bring new, better things soon. Maybe. Anyway, starting things off this week, we got ourselves the Crown of Tempest for the Warlock, 23 legendary shards for this exotic that actually is surprisingly good. Its main perk is actually called Conduction Times. Arc ability kills increase the recharge rate of your arc abilities and extends the duration of Storm Trance. This thing in itself is honestly pretty freaking decent. I actually kind of really do like this thing, so yeah, maybe pick it up. Its secondary perks are as followed. We got fusion rifle targeting, hand cannon targeting, and hands-on, as well as but not limited to sniper rifle reserves and machine gun reserves. Just so you guys know, this thing actually looks pretty cool with this actual ornament on it, just because, you know, it matches with my kind of color scheme. I like it. Anyway, once again, 22 legendary shards. Pick it up if you've not got it. Moving on, next up, we got the Doom Fang Pauldrum. This is a Titan exotic, 23 legendary shards for this exotic that actually is really nice. Main perk being Horns of Doom. Melee kills give super energy. While Sentinel Shield is active, melee kills recharge shield throw, which extends your super on hits. So in other words, this thing can keep your super going for quite some time as a Titan, especially if you love running around being Captain America. Secondary perks on it, we've got Fusion Rifle Loader, we got Hand Cannon Loader, and Impact Induction, as well as but not limited to, we've got Sniper Rifle Scavenger and Heavy Machine Gun Scavenger. Not Heavy Machine Gun, just Machine Gun. I don't know why I said heavy, it's a heavy anyway. Anyway, once again, 23 legendary shards. Moving on, next up, we got ourselves the Young Ahamkara Spine, the D1 exotic bought D2 for Titans, not Titans, Hunters and Huntresses. See, you guys actually see, this is what I do a lot of the time when I cut things out. I'm not cutting it out. Anyway, main perks on this actual D1 exotic bought up D2 that actually is surprisingly good is Wish Dragon Teeth. Increase Trip Mine Grenade duration and blast radius ability damage grants Trip Mine Grenade energy. So in other words, this thing actually works out fairly well in PvP, especially if you love throwing your trip mines. This thing is pretty above average, just under OP. Secondary perks on it, we've got Fusion Rifle Loader, we've got Hand Cannon Loader, and Impact Induction, as well as but not limited to Sniper Rifle Loader, or Sniper Rifle Scavenger, Machine Gun Scavenger. This thing in itself is pretty cool. So pick it up if you've not got it. 22 legendary shards. Pick all these up, the 23 legendary shards, if you have not got them. And finally, moving on to the Merciless, the weapon of the week, 29 legendary shards for this very OP fusion rifle. Main perk being Conserve Momentum. Non-lethal hits with projectiles make this weapon charge faster until its wielder gets a kill. So this thing is honestly a boss wielding or boss blasting badass weapon if you're a wielder. Secondary perks on it are actually pretty cool. We've got ourselves Impotence. While reloading immediately after a kill increases weapon damage for a short time. This thing and this thing, either way, It's freaking powerful. I honestly really like this fusion rifle, especially in Crucible. It doesn't look too bad with this actual ornament on it, because it kind of like, you know, looks a little bit older and a little bit more worn and torn and a little bit more OP in my kind of sense. But anyway, pick this thing up, 29 legendary shards if you have not got it. Moving on to the consumables, which they should be try that again. Consumables. Zor, you should have more consumables. Bungie said you are going to have some in the future, so that's going to be pretty freaking cool. But the consumables that he has at the moment is a 5 of Swords, a challenge card that makes Nightfalls more challenging, that allows challenging Nightfalls to be more challenging by adding challenges to that challenging Nightfall to make it even more challenging. You get a big score, you get a lot of challenges, and it is a lot of fun. So pick it up if you have not got it for your Nightfall experiences to make the challenges more challenging. And finally, moving on, the Isochronal Engram, also known as the Fated Engram. 97 legendary shards for an exotic engram that'll actually give you something you don't actually have unless you have all the exotics, and you're going to get a duplicate of the exotics. However, the exotic pool in itself doesn't consist of the new actual DLC stuff, so yeah, keep that in mind. However, it shall in the future, but again, this thing in itself can actually get you some pretty cool perks on your armor, if you do actually get armor. Hopefully I get armor, please give me armor. Oh my god, I actually got a Crown of Tempest! Whoa, that's coincidence, I guess? That's kind of cool actually. This thing does seem to have some better perks though. We've got ourselves heavy lifting, hands-on, and power weapon targeting, as well as shotgun reserves and linear fusion rifle reserves. Okay, this thing is pretty beast. Using shotgun or using freaking sleeper simulant, this thing actually could work out fairly freaking well. I'm keeping this, definitely. So that was pretty cool. I actually really like that. Anyway, this has been Zor's location and inventory for the week, and this has been ZacNovak. Hopefully you guys have enjoyed this video. If you have, click that like button down below, leave a comment, let me know, did you get anything good from Zor? Was it something you didn't have before? Did you actually get anything good from the Fated Engram, or was it just a bore? In itself, did you get some better perks, or was it just one of those hurts where you decided that you wasted 97 engrams? Not 97 engrams, 97 legendary shards. Damn it! I was good on that rhyme. Anyway, this has been ZacNovak. Leave a like down below, leave a comment, do all that good stuff, and I'll be Sharon like Karen over there. He was at Sharon. But until next time, this is ZacNovak, signing off once again with a very late video. What's this again? It's just something to investigate? What is this? Is this the thing about Dead Orbit? I think this is the thing about Dead Orbit. Yeah. Anyway, Dead Orbit stuff. ZacNovak, Zor's location, signing off. Peace out.